Good morning to one and all. Today we are going to perform a very famous drama written by William Shakespeare called Midsummer Night Dream. The characters are Helena, Hermia, Titania, Puck, King, Demetrius, Oberon, Lysander, Theseus, Queen, Aegeus. Once upon a time, when people used to get lost in the woods very conveniently, or so as a lot of stories have told us, King of Athens was preparing for his marriage with the Queen of Amazon, Hippolyta, with a 4-day festival of pomp and entertainment, when suddenly he was interrupted by a courtier, Theseus.
King, I need your guidance and help.
Not now, Theseus. I am little busy here. Come back next year.
Next year, I have an emergency. My daughter Hermia is in love with Lysander, but I want her to get married with Demetrius here.
Is it correct, Hermia?
Yes, Your Majesty. I admire Lysander. Besides, he has a great sense of fashion and admires my beauty all the time.
Your nail polish looks so good, Hermia.
Oh, I know, right?
Your nail polish is too good, Hermia.
Shut up, Demetrius.
Yeah, shut up, Demetrius.
It is a law of Athens. You must either get married to your father has chosen for you, or else they accept a celibate life as a nun in a Diana's temple or die.
What?
Hermia was shocked to hear that, but nodded. Her best friend Helena, who was madly in love with Demetrius, she smiled.
Oh, Demetrius, it means you and I can be?
No, never.
Please.
I can't believe we are running away.
Hey, you on a race?
What?
To the woods. Ready, steady, go.
Wait. I can't believe we are running away.
Hey, you on a race?
What?
To the woods. Ready, steady, go.
Wait, Lysander.
Back at Athens, Helena tried to pursue Demetrius relentlessly.
You will never find someone like me, Demetrius.
That is exactly the point.
Ah, for the God's sake, Demetrius, Hermia is gone.
What do you mean?
Helena told Demetrius everything and he was furious. Determined, he set off at once to find Hermia and bring her back.
No, wait, Demetrius, I can't let you leave.
Helena went after Demetrius in the hope that he will give up on Hermia and choose her instead. Now in the woods, unbeknownst to many, there lived a group of fairies unlike others. Oberon, king of the fairies, had recently quarreled with his queen Titania. She had acquired a magical child from one of her waiting women and now refused to hand him over to Oberon to use as a page.
I am asking you this one last time, woman. Give me the magical boy.
Talk to my hand.
I will teach you a lesson, my dear.
King Oberon began to plot a way to get revenge on Titania for her disobedience, and so he called upon his favorite fairy servant, Puck.
King Oberon, you are the greatest king ever. Your courage and strength.
Stop it, Puck. I have no time for this. I want you to fetch this purple flower with juice that makes people fall in love with their first creature they see after they wake up. I will try it on a Titania and make her fall in love with a wild creature.
This sounds so ill. I am not even. On it, my king.
And so Puck went to find the purple flower.
Now I will teach you a lesson. You never forget Titania. Wait, who are those people?
Just leave me alone.
But I like you, Demetrius.
Look at the stars and count them. That's how much I love you back.
But it's morning.
Exactly.
As Helena followed Demetrius deep into the woods, King Oberon got an idea.
My king, here is the flower.
Athenian who acted, thank you Buck, there is an Athenian who acted very cruelly towards a girl. They had gone that way, they had gone to go there and teach a lesson, go there and spread some of the juice on the eyelids of the Athenian. When they wakes up and see the girl, he will fall in love with her.
Oh, you are such a cute sometime.
Never call me a cutie again.
Sorry.
Now, it so happened that when Puck went deep inside the woods, he saw an Athenian man and woman sleep separately under two different trees. The problem is, they were Hermia and Lysander.
It's time for some love juice.
And so Puck afflicts Lysander with the love potion, and as if the situation was not bad already, Hermia walked in to find Lysander sleeping.
Lysander woke up to see Helena and fell deeply in love with her.
Lysander, get up. Have you seen Demetrius? He ran away from me.
Forgot Demetrius. I love you, Helena.
What?
Forgot Demetrius. I love you, Helena.
What?
What changed after we went to sleep?
You keep quiet. My love for Helena is true. She is so pretty.
Stop! Stop making fun of me.
Wait, Lysander.
I saw everything.
Huh? King Oberon, you are the greatest king ever. Your courage and strength.
Stop it, go fix the situation.
Yes.
As the tremulous night progressed, Puck attempted to undo his mistake.
There is an Athenian that I had to rub the juice on. All done. Stop following me, Lysander.
Never. I love you more than anything.
Then what about me?
I love you so much.
Hey, get away from her. She is mine.
Stop it, both of you. Stop making fun of me.
And thus began a wild ride. Lysander and Demetrius, under the spell of the flower juice, perceive Helena.
I know I am not beautiful, and that's why you two are making fun of me. Just go away.
Helena.
A wild ride. Lysander and Demetrius, under the spell of the flower juice, perceive Helena.
Hermia, meanwhile, was jealous but more confused about the lack of attention paid to her.
What's happening, Lysander? Why are you behaving to me like this? Look at my nail polish, Lysander.
Oh no, what have I done?
What you have done?
Yes, King Oberon, you are the greatest king ever. Your courage and strength.
Stop it, Puck. This madness must end. I order you to put these things right again. I will never give you another chance.
Yes, your highness.
Puck follows the four amidst the chaos and confusion. Finally, when the four were exhausted from running around, they fall asleep. That's when Puck makes his move. He puts a restorative juice on Demetrius and Lysander's eyes, and then he places a spell on all four so that they wake up and feel it was all a dream. In the morning, King and Hippolyta, who were at the woods for hunting, saw four on the ground sleeping. Hermia and Helena's father was also there.
What are these guys doing here? Hermia, why aren't you at home?
Hermia told her father how she eloped with Lysander but doesn't remember what happened after that.
Father, I'm sorry. Kill me, father. This life is not worth it if Lysander is not beside me. I would rather die than marry any other man.
And I will also give my life along with her because she is my life's purpose.
तिला माझ्या
Demetrius, who heard it all, realized how he was foolish to come to the woods chasing Hermia. He walked up to Theseus.
Theseus, I know that you want Hermia to marry me. But how is it possible? Because there is no love in between us. You know, I have a girl who loves me more than anything. Helena, will you marry me?
Oh my god, yes, of course.
And see the chaos it can create.
You are right. In fact, you are the greatest king ever.
You don't want the magical king anymore?
No.
You don't want the magical boy anymore?
No, my dear, you shouldn't keep him either. I think he should go back to his real mother.
Oh my goodness, you have changed a lot. I did not bring the magical boy here. He is with his mother. I just fooled you. I wanted to see how far your arrogance work.
What? You fooled me?
Yes, more like I taught you a lesson.
And thus, love ultimately conquered all odds naturally.
Everyone lived happily ever after. Thank you.
Thank you so much.